trainer and coach in sustainable leadership, director and entrepreneur at 2lead4us. My passion for the environment started about 30 years ago, so that's what makes me come alive, to be busy with doing something for the environment. I wrote my thesis several years ago on joint implementation of the Climate Change Convention. I don't know if some of you are familiar with the Kyoto Protocol. Well, I wrote on the climate change before the Kyoto Protocol, and I thought, well, emissions trading was really going to be booming business. I thought, well, if you combine economics and environment together, then that's enough. But it wasn't, as you can see, many years later. We haven't really done that much in that area. I worked at ING, not only, as you saw on Zembla, as a lawyer in doing project finance and mergers and acquisitions, but also as a CSR manager. And that's where I discovered leadership. That's where the third P, maybe person, which was later called person, but also people came into play. Because you can have a business case where you can find the incentives, the economic incentives to be able to do something for the environment, as you can see with emissions trading, because you can earn money off it. But you also need people to do it. You need people who dare to stick out their neck, basically, and to be leaders. Not only leaders at the top of the organization, but throughout the organization, people who are willing to take that extra step, to be unconventional, and to dare to play around with something that you might make mistakes with, and learn to do something different. I interviewed several CEOs and pioneers in sustainability in Holland. Over the years, it's been about 40. 24 of them, the quotes are in the S Factor. And we're going to have statements later, so one of you can win a copy of the S Factor for the best argumentation on the statements that we're going to be doing. And the government also wanted to learn about sustainable leadership, so I wrote a second book for the Prime Minister in Holland, and he presented it to all the members of Parliament so that they could also take steps. And they've also taken steps now on sustainable purchasing. 100% in 2010, they want to have all sustainable purchasing. That means that all goods and services that come from the market have to fulfill certain sustainability requirements. And they've also started a Planet Me type of approach, where we were asked to have a government training on sustainable leadership to help civil servants make more weighed and better decisions. As you can see also in the Zembla program, a lot of bad decisions were made at ING and several other banks and organizations. And the government wanted to set an example, to lead by example, and to look at ways on how they can make different decisions. So we give trainings in how to do that.